here. Everything from my kitchen to my classroom. If you want to join me and enjoy my journey, please like, subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment below so that I can find out about you as well. Con out. Hey, so I also wanted to be really clear about the fact that with my channel, Ms. Vicissitude, that all the views that I express are my opinion and they're not anyone else's, particularly not my place of employment. And I've read the social media policy and the social media procedure. I want to reinforce that all views are my own. Everything I say, unless it's actually published, like, you know, from a website that has been sanctified, no, that all views are my own. I will sometimes read from department policy, but that's something that's published, and what's really important for you to know is that everything I say is mine and they're my opinions, so I really need to be clear about that. Hi, Con here. Hey, I just wanted to actually give you some background on why I am teaching where I'm teaching, and but just let you know why I am. And firstly, you know, I'm an English teacher. I'm English history trained, and I added other units. I'm a secondary teacher trained, and I have worked in early childhood, so that's children, you know, little tiny people, just beautiful, and also primary teaching. So that's I have a background in hospitality tourism. That's where I was in my teens, and I thought that I would become an international general manager at a property in Europe. So that was what I initially wanted to do. That all changed, but I'm so happy where I am at the moment. It's not funny. The background to where I am now is that I was really disillusioned with teaching. After I graduated, I anticipated getting sort of, you know, work trickling in, and then I would, I don't know, and that's my naivety as as a beginning teacher. So for some of you who remember those days, I was absolutely disillusioned with how little work I was getting, and as a result I started a law degree. I started a law degree, and you know what, I love it. I love the purpose of the law. I love, you know, every single aspect of researching, of learning, of applying cases to applying cases to situations and everything about it. But what ended up happening is that I started to then get teaching work and teaching blocks, and I have since put my law degree on hold, but that's okay. I will get back to it because I love it, and I would actually like to do honours and eventually a PhD. One of my goals in life is to earn a foofy hat, is to actually, you know, become Dr. Con, Dr. Con, and that's further on down the track. But to start off with, I wanted to give you an idea of my teaching context, which is within a correctional centre. I've got links below which talk about, which outline, because, you know, who doesn't love a great diagram? They help you understand. So I've got a couple of links below, and also I will have some links to the through care strategy. I don't necessarily want to talk about the environment that I teach in, the broader environment that I teach in. I wanted to talk about the fact that I am an English teacher, and the driving carrot, the driving incentive for me in applying for this job was the fact that it is literacy and numeracy based. So as an English teacher, that just speaks to me in waves. So I applied for this role, went through the full-on process, the interview process, and was offered a position. So I am beyond thrilled to be teaching an area that I am very passionate about, and I can't wait to share the challenges that I have in delivering it. I've taught a poetry lesson so far, and I've also done a geography lesson with some students, with another teacher supervising me, because I am new. So I can't wait to evaluate my teaching practice at the beginning of my time in this role, and probably at the end of the year, where I will have more material to base some conclusions on. My thoughts so far are that the literature that I've read regarding through care, particularly in the UK and the United States, are that the strategy of through care is successful in reducing recidivism, which is our new word, recidivism. Overall, it's a new strategy, I think, that has been introduced in Australia, but every state and territory has committed to it, from what I can gather, and I am open to being corrected about that. It's exciting, I think, because this approach to reducing reoffenders. So when prisoners are released back into society, they actually are more prepared for when they go to Centrelink and filling out their forms there, and they're able to do that without having to pretend that they've got to take it home and read it there because they're out of time, or those other excuses that people with low literacy have when dealing with filling out forms that you and I find painful, but we can read them and we can comprehend what they're asking. So and that's just a small example of how improving literacy can actually really make a difference in someone's life. Also, having the skills to work in a social work context. Some students, now I'm going to be using the term students and inmate interchangeably, so just that's what I will call them, because when they're in a teaching environment, that's what they are. They're students. They will learn to negotiate different situations at work, so different challenges in the workplace, and some of them might be creating an email, or what other thing, dealing with conflict. I don't know, I haven't actually seen a unit on that, but these types of things that we take for granted. So I am so super excited about this role. I cannot wait to update you weekly with what happens. I'm so thankful for this opportunity, and I am super excited to share it with you. I'm super excited to contribute to the online teaching community. I'm really hoping for feedback regarding different ideas for teaching and learning, and so I'm just going to leave it there, because I could just say I'm super excited, because I am so excited about this. part of my life and this part of my teaching career. So if you're enjoying what you're hearing and watching, can you please like me? Please comment below too. I would love to hear from teachers, pre-service, beginning teachers like myself, established teachers. That would be amazing. And if you'd like to maybe do a collab with me, let me know, because that would be so great. So great. So please say hi below, share this, like this, and make sure you subscribe. Okay, con out. Hey, just about next week, remember that I will be showing you what's in my special bag. What's in my bag? Can you guess? Keep watching next week. Con out.